Good day everyone, it's Blow Trader here, trying again another day to blow another account. We're on a 50k live challenge or a 50k live account after we passed the challenge with Alpha Futures. We have had winning days back to back before we passed the challenge and losing days back to back after we have passed the challenge, but we've had good risk management. We are down $750. We got a $2,000 maximum drawdown, so we're down $750 after the 3-4 days of losing. And basically, we have mapped out the highs and the lows of the market. We're waiting for the market to open and see what it wants to do. And there's nothing major really going on with the news today. I'm going to only do clear setups, stick to my rules, and prove to you guys that it's possible to get payouts. Just keep it clear, keep it simple, and don't overcomplicate shit. Let's just give this some time and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, the market has opened and is melting quite aggressively toward London and Asia low. We're gonna wait for one of these to be taken out and then see if there's a good reaction to the upside. Alternatively, we'll have the low of yesterday's New York. The reason for me that I think today we might have a really good shot at trading is because of this consolidation since yesterday. So the market might want to kind of sweep one side to go to the other side. We're not going to be too aggressive with our take profits, as something similar to yesterday might happen where we just make partials before getting stopped out. So we're gonna have to see what kind of how many units we get to or we'll manage to risk, and we'll kind of divide them up with first take profit, second, and potentially a third take profit. Let's give this some time and see how it goes. Alright, so we've got the first sweep. And we're having a slight reaction here. Let's see how this goes. Our reaction needs to also close above here as the last high, but it's going lower to sweep Asia. Alright, let's just give this some time. Okay, so we are seeing some reaction now. And we will be ready to buy with 5 units if we have a break above here. Alright, let's just give this some time and see how this goes. Potentially, again, if this breaks above here, we're entering with 5 units. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. If it does tick below here, then I am not looking into buying. But if it does break above here, let's see. Yeah, we will be able to buy 8 units. Just give this some time and see how far it goes. Yeah, did not manage to break above. We're gonna give it some time. Alright. And if this one breaks above here, it's absolutely a good level to enter. Just give it some time and see what it does. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Let's see. And 10 seconds. Perfect. So this will be my stop loss out of the 7 units that we are risking right now. I would like this to be, we might get stopped out though, who knows, but it's a very good trade, I think. So if this doesn't work out, it is what it is for today. I'm going to put the high of the pre-market as 1 take profit. As this will, I'm going to do 1 here. And let's see, we have 7 positions. So we want to have a good enough take profits here. I would like to do some here, some here, some here, some here, and some here. All right, I'm just going to stop this and put my take profits. All right, so I'm putting limits, put 2 limits at the pre-market high and a limit at the London high, and I'm going to put another 2 limits at the Asia high, and I'm just gonna let 1 position run. I'm just gonna move my stop loss to break even, and I'll see what it wants to do, basically. Just gonna, if we don't get stopped out. So we're gonna let this run, and then we'll see how it goes. So far we were doing pretty nice, and now it's kind of going against us. So we're just gonna let this be, and then we'll take it as it comes. This is not looking beautiful right now. Not at all. Not at all. God damn it. It's not looking beautiful. It just looks like it's respecting this retracement after sweeping the liquidity. So it is what it is. We gotta respect what the market wants to do in our setups. I'm not gonna remove my stop loss. It is what it is. It is what it is. So looking at NQ, it's actually going quite strong, while ES is not that strong. It's a bit sus, I must say, but we gotta respect the strategy and let it be. Honestly, I've been thinking about it. Staring at your own charts is like an extreme sport. This is so nerve-wracking. Like, I do highly recommend putting like stop loss and take profit, kind of like I do, and just walking away. Because it depends how your psychology is, the one. You might be much better than I am. But I catch myself having much easier time doing other things and just looking at the chart every now and then than staring at the chart. Because the small moves up and down really messes with the mind. So looking at NQ kind of has blown above the pre-market, which is a good sign. And we kind of want ES to follow that, but let's see. And this second push up for me gives an optimistic signal, but you never know. You never know. Might want to go for a second sweep. So I'm just gonna walk away from my charts and let it be. I'm thinking I always love the chart, like watching the charts play out. So I'm actually going to let this kind of run live, and then people can also see how the price does its thing. What I really don't like is this SMT we have done here, where Nasdaq has made a new high while ES is kind of lagging. Another question is ES lagging index that's going to explode up, or is Nasdaq um, the one that's going to sweep the liquidity and melt back down at us? It's just about waiting and seeing what the market wants to do. But so far, the volatility is not being great. So this is actually not looking that great, especially because NQ has swept a high and is kind of making new lows. And this might mean that we might get stopped out for today as well. Very strong bearish candles. It is what it is. Some days it's just not meant to be. God damn it. Yeah. Oh well. We can always hope for that incredible up candle, but yeah, and NQ has been on a downtrend. Yeah, it is extremely unlikely that NQ or ES is going to actually recover and go up because ES has been kind of in a consolidation. Yeah, it is very hard to tell where this is gonna go, but there's no point in doing anything with our stop loss right now. Yeah, but this is not looking great actually. It failed to break above. It failed to make a new high after this. Yep. And we're stopped out again. Wow. That is incredibly painful. What? Just stopped us out. Oh my lord. If this starts going the other way right now, oh, I'll be devastated. Oh, I'll be devastated. How much did we lose today? Yeah, we have lost today's share of risk. Oh no, this is gonna... It used me as liquidity. This is so frustrating. Oh my god, it is so frustrating. Oh my... Oh, this hurt. Oh, this hurts so bad. This hurts so incredibly bad. This hurts so incredibly bad. No, I'm not gonna trade again. It was a good trade. What can I say? It was a good trade. But I can't do much about it. It was a good trade. Yeah. It's alright. We're just going through a bad losing streak. This was very painful though. This was super painful. But again, we do have a downtrend in London. Oh man, this was a painful one. Oh, this was a painful one. Yeah, it is what it is. And to put it this way, looking at this, it, I bet it bounced at a 0.6 retracement. Let me see. Uh, this was extremely painful. This was extremely painful. Oh my god. I'm actually looking at the charts to revenge trade, but we will let it be. I will come back tomorrow. We will come back tomorrow. Yep, looking back at this, it was not our day. But actually, this feels better than if this swept us and then went up again. I mean, looking back at this trade, yeah, this was a good target, right? It needed to maybe retrace into this. But in other hand, I would have expected this to do a better sweep of liquidity from the highs. Potentially, what we could be looking at is that yesterday's New York session did that sweep for us. And then Tokyo and London did not manage to do much, but rather consolidate, and then it melted down. But we did not get that manipulation that we needed toward the upside, but rather it kind of manipulated down first, sweeping London and Tokyo first before breaking up. I think, in my eyes, this was still a good trade. Please comment in the comment section and let me know about what you think. I am doing rather the old TJR strategy because the new TJR strategy, maybe I'm not really understanding it, but the bias he always talks about, yeah, we did have quite a bit of a pull on both Nasdaq and ES toward the downside. So please correct me on what I've done wrong in the comments. And feel free to roast. It is completely allowed here. Get it out your system. I'm gonna see if TJR posts something. I don't think he will, and then we will call it a day. Alright guys, I think I'm going to just take the L for today and not revenge trade. In my opinion, I was about to revenge trade this one with an entry around here, shorting it from here down to here. The reasoning for that is because we have basically this range moving down. We have done the nice 0.6 retracement. That is usually where the price melts from. But again, it will be a revenge trade. It's outside the trading window and it's just not something that is going to feel good whether I win or lose it. So I'm just gonna get back to this tomorrow. And let's look back at the trade. Was it a bad trade? No. I think it was a pretty good trade. But there's one thing. A good break of structure to the upside would have possibly been maybe above here. The fact that I failed to do so and kind of made sideline or just this consolidation while Nasdaq made higher highs was a signal on the fact that Nasdaq might be the leading index. So once Nasdaq broke structure to the downside, especially here, but it would have been too late for us. We got stopped out this week. And I'm starting to understand the SMT concept a bit more and more, and what is a leading unit and the non-leading unit. But yeah, of course the trade I did not take is actually doing well now, but it is what it is. We'll get back at it tomorrow. I'm not even sure if TJR has posted something. Let me check. Yeah, so I just checked TJR's channel and it seems like he's not going to trade today. It is what it is, man. This does not feel great, but alright. Keep the mood up, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.